Hey guys, it's Jim from the U.S.-New Mexico border. I am just getting ready to get started here for the night, and I just wanted to show you guys the wall. This is the existing wall that is currently on the New Mexico-Anapra border. Just a little background history for you. Anapra is a cartel-run city of Mexico. It's very dangerous. Most of the Mexican police will not even go into Anapra. What's on the other side of this wall is mostly owned by the cartel. This is their stash houses. This is their operations next to the border where they have tunnels. They have drug smuggling headquarters. You know, they have people, they have houses, buses, organization. I wanted to show you guys this because, you know, if you look through the wall, you'll see like a bus over there. That might be one of the buses that they use. Very dangerous on the other side of this wall. Very dangerous people. They have a lot of technology there that our Border Patrol doesn't necessarily have. I love when we get into these technology debates about having a technological border. These guys fly drones. They have facial recognition. They have their own sensors. The worst part of it is that they actually have people. If you look across the field, you're looking into New Mexico there. This is the big field that we always talk about, where nobody around here seems to know there's a war going on in the hill here, because we're back here preventing the war from getting out into the hill, out into the city. So this is kind of like the battlefield here. And what happens is that they have tunnel systems. They have people on our side of the border, the U.S. side of the border, that are also involved in this. You got to remember, guys, these guys are very highly funded. They are not, you know, you're not dealing with chump change criminals. These are people that are very organized, and they're making a lot of money. And a lot of times, people won't even drive down this road as slow as I am right now, because they'll throw rocks, they'll do things, you know, take pictures of you. You might even get a warning shot from the other side. One of us had to decide to show their face, so I'm the lucky guy. I move around a lot, so, you know, but it is a serious deal. It's you know, they really do exist, and they're real people, and they're very organized at what they do. But the most important thing I wanted to point out with the wall is that where you have wall, large groups of people have a very difficult time bomb rushing you. The wall by itself, does it solve the problem? No. But what it does is it gives our border patrols the ability to manage a crisis if they see a crisis coming. It makes it much more difficult for smugglers and traffickers and sex traffickers to be able to come in and actually just you know, run willy-nilly like they're doing on a big section of our 2,200-mile border. You know, we have people that are coming in from everywhere. But, as you guys know, this is the famous bowl that we always refer to right here. This is the bowl that we talk about, where they run in and they can pick a direction. This is the bowl at the bottom of Camp Liberty. Now, you guys notice you can't see Camp Liberty from here. Okay, there's a reason for that. Because right here, this is where we run out of wall. And this is where I want to send a challenge to Beto O'Rourke and all of those liberals who say that this wall needs to come down. I want them to come right here and spend one night. This is a challenge. Out here in a tent, right there. Okay? That's for you, Veronica Escobar, and that's for you, Beto O'Rourke. You want to rip down the wall, why don't you come over here and camp with the cartel? One night. Beta, yeah. I call him Poncho O'Rourke. But you know what? This idea that we don't need a border, this idea that we just want to open up to everybody and let everybody do what they want, it's an invasion, okay? Right now, as we sit here, as the sun's going down, somewhere in that little area that I'm showing you behind here, there is all kinds of stuff going on. There's all kinds of crime being organized for the night. There's people being put into houses. There's tunnels here. There's very dangerous people here. That's the reason we carry guns, even though the media wants to say that we're out to shoot people. And I guess I'm now a vigilante leader, according to one article that was written. The bottom line, guys, is that this is everybody's problem. Every American should be concerned about this border. This has got nothing to do with whether you're Republican or a Democrat. But when people are going to say stupid things, then come down here and prove it. Show America why it's okay to have open borders. Let's just go ahead, come on, set up your camp down here, right here, right where I'm pointing this camera. Okay, they'll go down and they'll stand next to the wall. Okay, but they won't come down here and they won't put up tents next to this for one night. I want to see them right here, right on this spot. They know where it is. They come down here all the time, but they don't come down here where I'm showing you right now. They go back down there where there's wall. Okay, because they know what's behind these bushes. And there ain't nothing good behind these bushes. A lot of people making a lot of money. That's what's behind these bushes. Now, this is one of the major crossing areas. I wanted to show you guys this during the day so that when you see these large groups of people coming through, you wonder where they're coming from. This is where they stage them. They actually build little caves into the back of the hill so they can hide large quantities of people that won't get picked up on thermal cameras, so they can move them out quickly. Okay? That's one of the things they do. Oh, and look what we got here, guys. How you guys doing? Alto. Siete. Border Patrol. Right. Hey, if you guys are at camp, can you, here we go. So I didn't want to show you guys that, but I guess we had good timing on that one, didn't we? You see how they come out of nowhere. And of course, as usual, this is why we're here, guys, because there's no Border Patrol. They're busy right now. Go this way, towards truck. Towards truck. Yep. Walk. Yep. There you go. You're gonna call BP, Chin? Okay, sounds good. Are they Brazil?
Yes, Brazil. Hello, I got a 7 over here at the bowl.
So I guess the night started a little earlier, guys. I wasn't expecting that, but like I said, you never know when they're gonna roll in. This is what I'm talking about. See, where the wall is, you don't have this problem. But where that wall opens up, you never know what's coming through that wall. Yeah, they gotta have the kids, that's the passport. No, there's no BP here right now. We just had to call BP. See, now they're coming. See, there's your Border Patrol. But this is the crisis. This is why we're here, guys, because they can't watch the border when they're busy processing thousands of these people. What'll happen from here, guys, is they go to processing and then they get interviewed and basically, you know, they go through the criminal background, the terrorist connection check. But as far as the kids, there's not a lot you can do, because when they bring a child in, the child basically goes with the adult. As long as the adult checks out, that's how they do it, you know. So again, this is where the child trafficking issue comes in. This is where sneaking babies comes in. And it's a big problem. It's a huge problem, because we don't know, you know, what's going on with these kids. And that's part of the reason we need to get the wall up, and we need to change the laws, and Congress needs to get on their butt and fix this, is because while on one hand they want us to say this is a humanitarian crisis, in the same breath they're okay with the fact that children are being sold and children are being used as pawns. That's a big issue, you know. Yeah, I thought I stopped to pick them up. Yeah, we stopped to pick them up, all right. Actually, no, I stopped over there because I want to get Beto O'Rourke and I want Veronica Escobar. Better yet, I'll even let them camp right here. How about here in the bowl? I'll make that challenge. Right here. See the little bowl? We call this the bowl. Now notice also that you can't see Camp Liberty. See? Oh, we don't work well with Border Patrol, by the way, just so you guys know that. That's the media. But look, just so that you guys can see, do you see Camp Liberty up there? Nope. But guess where Camp Liberty is? Camp Liberty is about 100 yards over the top of that hill, and they can't see it. So that's why we put Camp Liberty there, because they have to either go that way towards Camp Liberty, or there's your infamous railroad tracks right there. Okay, so they got to decide they're going to climb those tracks, and you guys have seen the top of the tracks when the train comes around. Okay, well, AG Barr said maybe they need to be held in a detention cell indefinitely until their court date, or wait in Mexico. Of course, he also said that would be 90 days out from putting that into effect. But I wanted to tell you guys something else. It's very important. I'm not only going to be covering now the United Constitutional Patriots, which we've been doing, but I am also a field correspondent, also now, working with We Build the Wall. We Build the Wall, for those of you guys that don't know, that is Brian Kolfedge. He started the GoFundMe page for the wall, and he has been out here along the border looking for places where private landowners exist that we can negotiate places to build wall instead of waiting for the federal government to plug these holes. And one of the holes that is being negotiated right now is this area right here, okay? This is one of the highest areas for traffic in the El Paso sector. The El Paso sector had over 100,000 documented crossings, which means there was a lot more crossings that weren't documented, okay? And so we're going to be working with them to keep you guys aware of situations and on top of things, because we're here on the border. We know what's going on. And so we're going to bring this thing to you from every which way we can. And they're going to share everything too, just like you guys have been. The only reason these videos are getting out there and the public is starting to talk about them, whether it's good or bad, is because you guys continue to share. And that is the key to the whole deal here, is the process of sharing. So keep it up, keep up the good work, guys. But I just wanted to bring you guys down here because I wasn't sure if I'd ever actually given you the full daytime video. Okay, I didn't know that or not. So what I recommend is, if you want, go over and check out We Build the Wall. The Facebook page is We Build the Wall, and then also obviously the UPC page, New Mexico Border Ops, United Constitutional Patriots, New Mexico Border Ops. Or you can follow me if you'd like. But I'm going to keep posting these videos. We're going to keep sharing this stuff, and it's we the people working together that are going to make this change. Congress ain't going to do it. It's going to be the people that are going to have to do this. And, you know, if anybody can get down here to the border, or if anybody wants to tell Beto and Escobar that they're welcome to come camping here, right here, or like I said, even in the bowl over there, they are more than welcome to. That's a challenge. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to go for right now, but I'm sure that we'll be back later on. We got a lot going on. I don't know how busy of a night it's going to be, but stay tuned. And I appreciate everybody on here. This is a crisis. We've got to end it, and we got to change the laws, and we got to support Trump and get the wall built, and we got to build the wall. We've got people donating to get built, and that's what we're working on right now. So to answer your question, no. If I would have sent him back, I would have been breaking the law, and that would have given the left-wing media the right to boot us out of here altogether. So no, we're not going to do that. So I'll talk to you guys later. This is Jim from the U.S. New Mexico border. You guys have a good night. I'll be back.